So they beef started with a female. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. Matter of fact, they been had beef for a minute. Matter of fact, Young Thug had one of his shooters shot up Lil Wayne tour bus when him and Lil Wayne was kind of had a little static. So, but him and YFN Lucci, I'm pretty sure it was over, or I heard it was over female. That's how it started. But they was kind of going back and forth. Sauce Walker, he messed with YFN Lucci, and they, they was all kind of taking shots at Young Thug, and Young Thug had all his people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, they said that Young Thug had a phone conversation that he was recorded on a wiretap. They say he been under investigation since 2012. That's crazy. Or, I ain't gonna say he was under investigation since 2012, but they got, well, yeah, I guess you could say that. They using information from as far back as 2012. I don't know if he was under investigation the whole time because he probably wasn't even, his name wasn't even buzzing like that back then. But they going back as far into his business, in his life and lifestyle and all that. They going back as far as 2012. So I don't know how long he been under investigation though, but it was a wiretap. The phone was wired. That's what they do when they own you like that. Ain't supposed to be. On one of my things, when I was talking about Young Dolph and Yo Gotti and all that, I was telling you that's not really how it go. Dudes be on go because dudes be on go because they got respect for you. And then, and you ain't got to tell them to go. They might just, be like, say, don't you got beef with, Like, you don't just be, hey, I want you to go do, like, that's old. That's played out. That ain't really how it go anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell nobody to do nothing. If you want to do me a favor and try to take care of somebody, like, I'm not telling you to do it, but hey, if you do it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I try to look out for you in the future if you ever need anything, but I'm not telling you to do nothing to do. That's all on you if you decide to do something. You got to know how to word your stuff, man. You know what I mean? If you're supposed to be a gangster, but people don't never think the feds watching. People don't never think them people watching. You know what I'm saying? They don't never think that. But yeah, he was on the wiretap trying to, I guess the same shooter that shot up Lil Wayne tour bus, he trying to get him to do the hit on YFN Lucci while they in jail. And that's what made the state or whoever, that's what made them pull the plug and go on and snatch them all up. So that was really some goofy stuff. And then you putting the hit out on the dude, and y'all really ain't even got no real beef. It's really people ego, and they don't like each other. And then it might be a little female in the mix, and you trying to kill bro. But I don't know. I don't know the whole story. It might have been a whole lot of stuff that was done that wasn't publicized that make you want to put the hit out on dude. But I don't know. But they trying to charge him with a lot of bodies, and everybody, they making it seem like everybody's snitching. Okay, that's one. That's Young Thug. That's the YSL gang. So next we got Trouble. Now Trouble from Atlanta, they say he got killed over female. I did like two or three sermons in a row, and I mentioned dudes getting killed over females. This is when Young Dolph got killed. After that, I know God had me talking about how dudes be getting killed over females. I know I talked about that in like 3 different sermons back to back. Like, I was on it. You know what I mean? Because Young Dolph and Yo Gotti, a big part of their beef was a female. Okay, so now Trouble. A lot of people don't know about him. I knew about him though, because he had I think he did a song in Trey the Truth was on there. Or maybe this when Trey the Truth was messing with T.I. and Grand Hustle real heavy. And I think Trouble had a song with a bunch of people on there, and Trey the Truth was one of them. Yeah, so I knew who Trouble was. Trouble, he was also linked in with Alley Boy. with Alley Boy from Atlanta. You know what I mean? I think Duct Tape Entertainment, matter of fact. Yeah, him and Alley Boy. I ain't heard about Alley Boy in a long time. But yeah, he was linked in with Alley Boy. So I knew who Trouble was. And they say he got killed over a female. You know what I mean? We don't know the story. They say, I think one story said he was in the building, but I heard 2 or 3 other stories say he was sitting in the car. I don't like sitting in the car, just to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? That was when I was young. We used to be in the car smoking all the time. Now I'm grown. You know what I mean? You smoke in the house, you smoke outside. I don't like sitting in no car. That's just me. I don't know how I got like that. I ain't never got caught slipping sitting in the car or nothing, but I just don't like sitting in the car. It depends on where I'm at. It depends on the vibe. It just depends on where I'm at. If I'm in a secluded place, then I'm good. But if I'm in a cool place, I'm good. But if I'm somewhere where it's quite a bit of activity, I don't like just sitting in no car. You can get crept up on. I think Alpo might have died in the car. But yeah, Trouble, they say he got caught lacking in the car though, but it was over a female. Oh yeah. I think matter of fact, I still don't know the details about the Mo 3 murder. You know, they got old boy locked up, but I think they said a big motivation behind his murder was him messing with some female. And I don't know if the female set him up on purpose or what, but some dude, baby mama or something, I don't know. But that a female had something to do with that. Hey, this thing crazy, man. Hey, messing with females is one of the most dangerous things you can do, man. Matter of fact, I'm finna tell my little story. But yeah, Trouble, man. He, you know, Mo 3, Young Dolph. I ain't gonna say they all died specifically because of female, but they all had beef that had to do with a female. And, you know, but, you know, you don't really know. Sometimes if people got multiple beefs, you don't know what actually got them killed. But yeah, man, Trouble, you know what I'm saying, died over that. I was finna say something else. Oh, yeah. So at first they were saying like he was messing with another dude girl. But then it came out that the girl was trying to leave. She done left dude and now she messing with Trouble. But dude couldn't take it. He couldn't handle the serve and he didn't even get served. You know what I mean? To get served is when your broad leave you and go right to another dude. Or the other dude is part of the motivation why she left you. That's getting served. A lot of time, these cats don't even be getting served. A woman break up with them for whatever reason, and then she move on and end up with somebody else. It ain't like she left you for that dude. She just left you because y'all wasn't working out, and then she end up getting with another dude. So that was really the story. And then, you know, dude killed them or whatever. But they say dude turned himself in or he posted turned himself in or something. But up until this point, this is the story that we got. And it happens all the time. And I'm going to tell you this right here. This was 2020. You know what I'm saying? I had got in a relationship with a chick. And I didn't have no gun at the time. I think I had matter of fact, I know. I had went through a time in 2017 after I got the divorce from my ex-wife. And then I remember like in the summer, I was working at T-Mobile. I worked there for about a week or 2 weeks, something goofy like that. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. And then I just wanted to focus on ministry. I had quit that job like in July. At like the beginning of July 2017. And then I was just focused on trying to sell my CDs and praying and reading the word and doing my music. And I think I was ministering at my church. And then during the summer, money, his stuff had got tight. So I had one gun and I pawned that mug. So during the summer of 2017, I got rid of my gun, my last gun. I had got rid of that mug in the summer of 2017, and I had went like 3 years without a gun. You know what I mean? And then I end up in a relationship in 2020. And when I got with this chick, or now we was already together, but at some point in time, her children dad start coming around, and he was supposed to be kind of crazy or whatever. He was supposed to be crazy, basically. He was supposed to be crazy. You know what I mean? So he started coming around, and the chick want to call me like, I'm at home though. Like, you want me to come over there like I'm supposed to save you or rescue you? You better call the police, goofy. What you calling me for? Hey, but check this out. I'm like, yeah, call dude, man. I mean, call the law. What you doing? Like, I'm finna come over there on some Superman. Like, I'm not finna play with nobody out here. So yeah, he just all of a sudden like start coming around, but I think it was her fault though. Like, she was probably letting him come around, or it do seem like we had just got together though. Now I think we had been together for a while. Maybe we had just got together though, because I think before we got together, I think she was still letting them come around sometimes. But then when we get together, she tried to act like he tried to come around, and she tried to act like I wasn't there though. But she tried to act like he's unwanted, and like you trying to get rid of him, and you don't want him coming around. Well, call the law then. What you calling me for? You know what I'm saying? But I was going over there every day. And I'm like, shoot, I'm not finna play with dude. I went and got a gun the next day. The heck you talking about? Like, I ain't finna get caught. Not so I can kill him, but I'm not finna get caught lacking. Ex-boyfriend, a crazy baby daddy, like, you don't know how that's gonna go. Cause dude ain't finna play with you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he knew about me, or I'm pretty sure he did, but I think she was letting him come around. And then I guess when we got together, now she want to try to nip it in the bud. You know what I mean? And but yeah, I got a gun the next day, pulled up with the strap. What is you talking about? I'm not finna get caught lacking because some dude can't move on, and he can't handle the fact that you done moved on. You think I'm finna? Nah, not if I got anything to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Either I could have let the brawl go. Okay, I'm just finna leave you alone. I don't want that drama. You know what I'm saying? But I got me a gun though. Like, the heck is you talking about? I got a gun the next day. What you mean? This was in 2020. You know what I mean? Just in case he get on some stupid stuff. I'm like, yeah, call and make a police report. So then if I got to smoke dude, or if I got to shoot dude, it's already documented that dude like on some harassment type stuff. And the broad didn't want to make a police report. So I'm like, it's something funny going on. I mean, that's your baby daddy and all that. But he ain't gonna get in trouble. Just make a police report so it's documented. So if I got to smoke dude, you know what I'm saying, it's documented that he been harassing, coming around your crib harassing you. You know what I'm saying? You got to work with me. I'm not finna take no murder charge over nothing goofy, like when we could have done it in a wise type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to shoot dude unless he coming at me with a weapon. But you don't know. Especially if dude supposed to be crazy and he smoke wet and all this, and you got kids by dude might spaz out. I'm not finna get caught lacking, I'm telling you. And yeah, like she was talking about dude like he just a fighter. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But you never know when a fighter gonna try to escalate. Like I said, that's a crime of passion. When it's come to a crime of passion, it ain't gotta make sense. A dude will do something real stupid, you know what I'm saying, over a female that's not even his, if he on that type of time, And I'm not finna be the one, not if I got anything to say about it. I don't play. And you can't underestimate. I ain't even got into the war games yet. I'm you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't play. I'm not gonna play. And I ain't finna underestimate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. We finna run this fade. Dude be done pull out a gun. Blah, blah. Dudes be getting killed like that all the time. Dudes don't be wanting to fight over women. Dudes be wanting to smoke you. Bust your head, man. Moneybag Yo in that song, In the City. Or something like that. It's called In the City or The City or something like that with Yo Gotti. He said, a dude will see the dude that robbed him and won't do nothing, but he'll kill you over that broad. You know what I'm saying? That even Juvie on the old Juvie, the 400 degrees, he said, dude will bust your head just for banging his old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, stop playing out here, man. It's real in the field, man. But yeah, I wasn't trying to get caught lacking. I can always put the gun to the side and run a fade if I decide to. But if a dude got that thing and you ain't got one, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but then but check this out though. I'm like, yeah, why you didn't file the police report? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, well, I can get him to stop. And so somehow, some way, she got him to stop coming around there without having to do the police report. But I wasn't finna let her play me or play with me. Because, some females would be like, well, I'm going to see if he try to fight him so I can see if he really got feelings for me. Like, females will do some goofy stuff, bro. Like, and somebody done got killed in the bra. Oh, I didn't mean for this to happen. All this goofy stuff. I don't play, bro. Not me. No, not me. Female be playing games trying to make a dude fight for her to see if he got feelings for her or something. Then somebody done got killed. Oh, I did not want this to happen. All that goofy stuff. Nah, not me. I ain't trying to be in none of that. You better make that police report. So if I got to take action, it's already documented. Cuz been harassing. You know what I'm saying? Cuz been coming over here, tripping. You know what I'm saying? But, if I got the heads up on the situation, that's how I would handle that. But she ain't want to do that. Why you ain't called the law then? And then, well, I can get them to stop. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not finna be over here playing. I'm not finna get smoked over that. Not if I got nothing to say about it. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to catch no murder charge, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, none of that if I can get around it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, stuff is real in the field though, man. Some women be trying to get you to fight the same chick. This is at the end of the relationship. She tried to get me I feel like she was trying to get me to start something with another dude. Because we was off and on. And we was off for about a couple months. Then we had linked back in. And she tried to say some dude that she gave a ride to work. He was like grabbing on her and all this kind of stuff in the car, but you gave him a ride to work. Why you didn't bring nobody with you? Why you didn't bring one of your kids with you while you was giving dude a ride to work? And then why you didn't tell me when we first got back together? Like we was posted up and dude live across the way, and then all of a sudden she want to try to tell me, but it's really like she was trying to keep me and dude from talking, cause dude might have came up to me trying to be cool, cause I kind of knew dude, you know what I mean? So dude might have came up to me and had some information for me, cause the way the broad did it, it's like she was trying to keep me and him from talking. So she was trying to tell me something that's gonna make me look bad at dude. That's gonna make me, not like dude. Like she was scared of me and dude getting cool, cause I think dude knew something and she was worried about dude telling me something. You know what I mean? So she was trying to spit something real quick to make me dislike dude. But if I was a goofy, I would have been trying to fight dude over a female that got a history of lying. And it just didn't sound right. Like women will manipulate, well now certain ones, all women ain't like that, all women ain't on that, but it's certain women, man, that be on some old manipulation type stuff and they really trying to cover up they dirt, and they'll be done manipulated you and sent you off on a crash mission. You know what I mean? That, so I ain't never been no fluky, no goofy. Not with a female. Nah, I ain't never been no goofy, cuz. But yeah, stuff be real though, man. Women will put you up to some stuff, some type of women. But sometimes it don't take no woman trying to put a dude up to nothing. A dude just go crazy over these bras. A dude can't let a woman go. A dude can't move on. And then you got females that's like that too. But a female that can't move on, she ain't gonna probably try to, you know what I mean, do nothing violent to you, but she'll try to sabotage you in other type of ways. But the devil get real mad. And you know, I done had this happen about 2 times in life, about 2 or 3 times, where I done always walked off on them. You know, female get to tripping, we can't work it out, I'm gone. You know what I mean? She get to talking crazy, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. And some people really hate that when you can just walk off on them, and it really mess with some people. It really mess with some females, man, when you walk off on them. Like, what? I can't believe he. But I think that's because they had a lot of other dudes that couldn't walk away from them. So then when they get with you or they get with me and the relationship goes sour and I walk away, they just shocked. Like, how could he just walk away? And it messed with them so bad, like you really did something to them. But it's really just the fact that they can't stand it, that you could just walk away from them like that. They used to bringing dudes in bondage. They used to bringing dudes into bondage, and dudes can't live without them and all this kind of stuff. And a lot of dudes, they don't have their own. They really dependent on the broad. So that's another thing that'll bring you in bondage to a broad, and you can't leave a broad because the broad taking care of you and all this kind of stuff, man. I ain't never been one of them though. You know what I mean? I ain't never been one of them. I had my mama, you know, but me and my mama, I was going to say my mama would take care of me, but me and my mom took care of each other before I had my own. Me and my mom took care of each other, you know what I mean? It's not like no female taking care of you, you know what I'm saying? No female you in a relationship with or whatever taking care of you, you know what I mean? And dudes can't walk off from these chicks, man. And a lot of chicks can't walk off from these dudes. And when a chick walk off from a dude probably be stuck and tripping and go crazy, you know what I mean? But, you know, because the game go both ways, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, women will try to sabotage you because they really mad and shocked and angry that you can just walk off from them, leave them, and still be good. You know what I mean? Not be crazy, not crash your life out. You know what I'm saying? Still live a good life without them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah, man. But it's real in the field, though, man. A lot of stuff can happen, man. A lot of beef comes over women, man. Women be getting into it over dudes. They gonna fight, scrap, whatever. But dudes get into it over women a lot of times, especially if it's a successful dude. A dude will try to smoke you. Dude will bust your head for banging his, you know what I mean? But it's real in the field, man. I'm finna get into this war stuff, man. Before I get into it, though, I'm gonna throw this out there, man. You know, I learn a lot about war zones when I look at LA. Oh, I learn a lot about gang banging. The war zone when active gang banging, this hood really beefing with that hood. This gang really beefing with that gang. They really sliding. They really killing each other. Like, I learned a lot about that in LA and or from LA and in LA and Chicago. But I never been to Chicago. But I studied the Chicago culture, though. I've been studying the Chicago culture real heavy, I say, since like 2020. You know what I'm saying? That's when I got up on that. I've been knowing about it, but I really just dove into it like 2020. It's real out there. But even in my city, though, it ain't really no gang sliding. Ain't nobody really killing each other over no gang stuff out here where I'm at. But, you know, you could die over some money. You could die over some robbery stuff. You could die over some money. You could die over a female. People be getting clipped out here where I stay. People be getting clipped. Matter of fact, the apartments I live in, when I first moved in these apartments in 2021, yeah, when I first moved in these apartments in 2021, somebody's apartment got shot up. When I first moved in, like my first weekend here, you know what I'm saying? And I remember asking one of the office girls, I was like, what happened? She was like, we can't talk about it. I was like, what? I ain't scared. I ain't finna move out. What happened? And like, we cannot speak. Oh, okay. Yeah, she wouldn't tell me nothing. But I ain't had nothing to do with it. Hey, but it was like the first weekend I was up in this month. But now my city though, and shout out to Longview, man. Longview, I think it's something in the air. You know what I mean? Longview a little different. Hey, Longview, I don't know what they be killing for, but they be killing out there, man. They be killing in Longview. Tyler was more known for robberies. You know what I mean? You watch the news, you'll see a lot of robberies in Tyler. Longview, it's a lot of murders. Tyler was beating Longview in murders like 2013, 2014. I think around 2015, I think Longview they got on some other stuff. The air different out there or something. And even people from Longview be catching bodies in Louisiana and stuff like that. I'm a news dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, Longview is something different out there, man. But it's really all the same. LA, Chicago, Longview, Tyler, Dallas is really all the same, man. But the only difference is, even in LA, if you ask, but I ain't been to LA in a good minute, but I'm gonna tell you, I got so much to say, cuz. LA was really on chill when I was there. It was some bodies dropping, but it wasn't just like you can't walk the streets. And that's another thing. Like, I know God really had me. I didn't even feel like I'm in danger. You know, I'm going to people hood days. I'm wearing whatever color I want. Red, not that much red, but yeah, I used to wear red. I used to get into it with people too, but like a lot of time it was just words though. I was walking through school. Man, I ain't finna tell all these stories. But I'm gonna tell you this though. I got a San Francisco jersey with the number 21, right? So I'm walking. I wasn't in Rolling 20 Bloods. I wasn't in they hood. I might have. Nah, I don't think I was in the City Stones. I was. I don't know what other hood I was in, but I think I was going through the schoolyard hood. And I almost had a situation with a dude, and I wasn't backing down either. Don't get it twisted. Wasn't backing down either. You know what I'm saying? But he acted like he had some smoke with me. I'm like, I'm from Texas. I don't even bang. You know what I'm saying? And then his homeboy was trying to like break it up. But the dude was tripping though. He had on a dark blue t-shirt. I think he was from schoolyard. He tried to make it seem like it wasn't a gang situation though, but I knew it was. So I'm like, I said, I'm from Texas. I don't even bang, but I had a backpack on. I took the backpack off. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Texas. I don't even bang. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told him. And then his homeboy, like, man, he tripping, man. He, you know, like his homeboy was the mediator. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a longer story than that, but I ain't finna get into all the details. But that was basically what happened. I believe he was from schoolyard. I used to get into a lot of little altercations, but I only had one that turned physical though, like a real, and that was when I caught a real fade. That was the most serious fade I caught in my life. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. It wasn't no one-on-one though. You know, it was multiple people and weapons involved. So, but I wasn't on the winning end. But I put it down, but I did not win. You did. But hey, you know, we're gonna leave that right there. You know what I mean? It's always repercussions though, man. You know, by the hand of God. You know what I'm saying? Not me. By the hand of God. I'm gonna leave that like that. But oh yeah. But yeah, like it wasn't, LA was on chill though. It ain't like where you can't walk the streets. You might have some altercations, but ain't nobody just pulling up on you shooting at you. And I met a lot of dudes that you know what I'm saying, really want to know where I was from, what I'm doing in their hood, and they'll show me they strap and stuff like that. So it's real, but it ain't just pat, pat, pat. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that, but it could be that. But with me, it wasn't that. And I don't think it was a whole lot going on at that time. But a lot of people in LA, they say LA bad now. You know, they say LA bad, but I think Chicago the worst. You know what I'm saying? But those are two places where it's really gang banging. But it ain't really got to be gang banging. There's a whole lot of reasons you can get smoked. A whole lot of reasons you can get smoked. Ain't gotta be no gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole lot of cities, man, where it's a whole lot of murders and stuff, and it ain't really about no gang banging. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, what I was gonna say though, certain cities, like, it's real. You know not to play. You know what I'm saying? But really, once you go somewhere and you get used to it, you get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not scared to go outside every day, even though people getting killed all around you. You not just scared to go outside. Like, you gonna do your normal thing. I'm finna walk to the store. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn how to move. You gotta keep that thing on you. Don't just be no sitting duck. Just, you know what I mean, standing outside all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just visible, standing in one place. You know what I mean? Like, you asking for it, man. In certain places, it's really real. That's all I'm going to say. But at the same time, you don't be living in fear once you get used to it. But I'm going to talk about Tyler, though. The thing I want to say about Tyler, though, is people be thinking because it's not murders just all the time, every day, people be off their game. People be thinking it can't happen. They be thinking it won't happen. You know what I mean? Just because it ain't happening every day or every other day, they think it can't happen at all. Like, nah, just because it don't happen every day don't mean it can't happen. And people be getting caught slipping because they don't be expecting it. They don't be prepared. And when it does happen, that's what it was. Somebody was unexpected. They was unprepared. They was not expecting it. And that's how it happened in my city. It happens every once. I ain't gonna say every once in a while. It happens. You know what I mean? Just not so much. It don't happen every other day, but it happens. And people be getting caught slipping because they mind is not militant. They don't be thinking like that. You know what I mean? That's what makes cities like Tyler dangerous. Cause you ain't gonna really be thinking about it. Ain't nobody on nothing out here. And then something happened. You know what I mean? So it's tricky, man. But when you in places, when you know how real it is, you gotta learn how to move. You gotta learn how to move, man, how to carry yourself, how to stay out the way, how to duck and dodge, get in and out. Not duck and dodge like you hiding, but just not making yourself so visible, not overexposing yourself. You know what I mean? Making it too easy for somebody who might want to do something to you, or just somebody who just looking for a random person to do something to, and here you go. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, man. It's real everywhere, but it's a right way to move everywhere too. It don't matter how, active a city or a place is. It's a way to move. But you got to be around the ones that know how to move, or get your wisdom from God or whatever. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to move, though. A lot of the people that get hit, even in cities like Chicago and stuff, it be people who don't know how to move, doing too much standing around outside, not having no weapon, stuff like that. Like, it's sweet because they get used to it. You know what I mean? Certain people, if you militant minded, you gonna learn how to function anywhere though. But I wouldn't just go out there just be lollygagging though. If I go out there, I'm gonna have some kind of business or a mission or something, But if you militant minded, especially if you got God in your life, man, you got that kind of wisdom, and you link in with the right people, like, you gonna know how to move or learn how to move if you didn't already know. You know what I mean? But when it's somewhere new, you got to adapt. But a real one going to adapt. If you already militant, you just got to, learn how to, what to do and what not to do. Learn how to stay out the way, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of innocent people be getting killed too. Just wrong place at the wrong time. That can happen anywhere. These school shootings and stuff like that. Wrong place at the wrong time. World Trade Center, wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I mean? A lot of that stuff, man. But okay, let me go on to the war games, man.